Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Bulls. Harper's out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Longley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right side, Jordan. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Bryant passes to Lou. Screen by O'Neal. To the right side. Fox kicks to Grant. Lakers passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Lou can't get it to go. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about this matchup, and he said, you know, the thing about this game that's tough is their discipline and recognition offensively. Whenever you make a mistake at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So we've really got to be on our game. Guys, so much of this game is mental. We'll see who wins the chess match.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harper kicks to Jordan. From 15 feet away, Pippen missing again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Lou, guarded by Jordan. Fox against Pippen. Fox passes to Kobe. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
And it's Fox with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Bryant dishes to Grant. Back to Bryant. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Both teams have started out a bit sluggish. It really took a while for that first basket.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. And then Pippen slams it in.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. So it's the Lakers now after the Bulls pick up 2. O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Grant. Ori comes in for Fox. Shaw subbed in for Lou. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. A nice shot by Jordan.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Shaw passes to Madsen. And Bryant kicks to O'Neal. The 11-footer. Pass to Shaw. Back to Shaq. Passes it to Shaw. Screen by O'Neal. 3-pointer. Kobe dishes to O'Neal. The pass to Shaw. And, yep, finally dropped after rolling around the rim. Shaw's got his first points in this one. Chicago trailing here. Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Outside Jordan. From 15 feet away, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on it.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And Los Angeles with some changes. George is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Harper in for Kobe. .125 left in the first quarter. From 12 feet out, here's Madsen. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pass to Wennington. Harper against Jordan. From 12 feet out, again Chicago. And the Lakers with possession here. Trailing by 2. Harper kicks to George. Five to shoot. And again, the Lakers no good.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now here's Jordan. 6 points for him. That's good. Jordan's got 8 points.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Outside Harper. On the wing, George. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Chicago leading. Brett is out there with Fox. Then there's Shaw. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Lou in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here's Kerr. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Pippen for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. Pippen's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Lou passes to Shaw. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Bryant, he's checked in for Shaw. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Pippen. Feeds it to Kukoc. Simpkins passes to Pippen. And here is Harper. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Harper. And Harper drops them both. Lakers trail by 4. A pass to Fox. Screen by O'Neal. Fox against Kukoc. Bryant gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Bryant's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Bryant. Pippen, the pass to Simpkins. Goes up the baseline, and it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Lou. He's guarded by Harper. And here's Bryant for 3. The rebound by Simpkins. Kobe's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Pippen. The Lakers with the rebound.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Here's Lou. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Screen by Longley. Bryant against Pippen. And it's sent back by Kobe. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get the rebound. Here's Simpkins. Here's Longley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good. Longley. Ryder's checked in for the Lakers. And the Bulls making a change also. Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Harper. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Rodman sets a screen. Pippen against Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Rodman dishes it to Harper. Here's Longley. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bryant passes to Lou. Here's Ryder. The Lakers working the ball around now. Grant dishes to Bryant from about 19 feet. Grant kicks to Shaq. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Bushler. He dishes it to Pippen. With the fadeaway. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Down low. It's tipped. Right side Harper. Down low. Pippen misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Ryder. He's guarded by Harper. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Warriors checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. And it's Jordan in for Scottie Pippen. Chicago leading. Harper the pass to Bushler. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Bushler. 10 points for Michael.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Harper with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Here's Jordan. Cranes the 19-footer. And now a 6-point Chicago lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Horry with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Kobe, guarded closely. He feeds it to O'Neal. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Some changes for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Bryant. Shaw comes in, and it's Harper in for Lou. Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan dishes to Kerr. Rodman kicks to Jordan. The feed to Kukoc. Jordan the screen. Pass to Kerr. To the paint. Wennington. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
There's the dish to George. The pass to Shaw. Three-pointer. And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Chicago leading by 6. So for Chicago right now, they've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Longley in at the 5, down low. Back to Rodman. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Fox. Let's go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Pippen.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Chicago leading by 5. Outside Harper. Pass to Longley. Harper kicks to Pippen. Rebound the Lakers. Grant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lou, guarded by Pippen. Ryan against Jordan. Kobe's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. It's a 5-point game. And he gets it to go.
MJ finding his man right there.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Here's Bryant. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Kobe's got 7 points.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Harper against Bryant. Harper the pass to Jordan. Back to Harper. Kicks it to Rodman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. Feeds to Kobe. Got a hand on it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Chicago on defense, leading by 5. Passes to Fox. He kicks it to Bryant. Dishes it to O'Neal.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Here's Rodman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Lou. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Inside. Grant the pass to Fox. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Bulls moving the ball around.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. And Ryder subbed in for Bryant. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Now, here's Kerr. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. A shot. And again, no good by Chicago. Lakers trail by 7. Grant outside. There's the pick. Here's Lou, guarded by Jordan. Shoots from 14. Lou can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 7. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Poked away. Stolen by Grant. Here's Ryder. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Horry's checked in for Grant. For Fox, Shaw subbed in for Lou. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Now here's Kukoc. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Jordan. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
There's been some slippage defensively here in the second half, Kevin. I mean, I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they've given up some easy baskets here.
Kerr with it. George picks him up. Outside Jordan. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. He dishes it to Kukoc. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. And the Bulls lead by 8. Here is Shaw. Throws it up high, and George with the stuff.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Here's Ryder. Finished off the break. Ryder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now, here's Kerr. Looking for his first basket still in this one. It's Jordan on the wing. 5 to shoot from about 16. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Here's Ryder. He's got 5. Launches it. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front, up 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Here is Bryant. Fox is out there with Grant. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Harper. And it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan kicks to Harper. Screened by Longley. Harper against Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harper kicks to Bryant. Puts it up from 7. The shot no good. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Bryant's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Harper against Rodman. He feeds it to Jordan. Outside Harper. The pass to Longley. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Fox. Outside Harper. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Cannot hit. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Harper. And there's the feed to Kukoc. Jordan against Harper. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. Knocks it loose. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Kobe. It's deflected.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Harper. The dish to Jordan. Harper against Harper. Rodman with a screen on Harper. Off the pick. Lock at 6. That's short off the rim. Lakers trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Fox against Harper. Fox passes to O'Neal. And he slams it one-handed.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Lou, he's checked in for Ron Harper. Now here's Jordan. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Kobe, and Jordan sends it back. Outside, Kukoc. Harper with the ball. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Fox. Outside Bryant. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Harper kicks to Kukoc. Longley, a screen on Grant. Pass to Jordan. Sweet little floater. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Bryant kicks to Shaq.
So far in the game for Shaq, he has 8 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
And whatever else he's done, make no mistake that rebounding has been the priority for him. He works harder on the glass than anywhere else.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
I like the work they've been doing in the low post, too. I mean, we've seen a lot of points coming on the inside all day.
That free throw, no good. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. That one misses.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed. So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Bryant. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Harper. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Really holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take-charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
Los Angeles, Tyronn Lue. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so he hits both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Longley with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Tries from 10. Harper, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Lou. Grant with a screen on Harper. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lou. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
.11 left to play in the final quarter. Shaq with the screen. Outside, Kobe. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. So it's the Lakers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Out to the wing to take the lead. Rodman with the rebound. Now Harper. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Now here's Jordan. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Kobe, here we go. To the wing on the left. Here's Lou. He's guarded by Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lou to take the lead. The 3 won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as Jordan presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Boston Celtics. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Sanders is out there with Russell. Then it's Jones. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Jones in at the point. Now here's Jones. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Parrish with the screen on Havlicek. Here's Bird. And Sanders pulls it down. The Celtics on offense. Russell a screen on Ainge. Stolen by Bird. Ainge against Havlicek. And here's Bird from the arc. They get it again. And it's slammed in by McHale.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And the rejection by Parrish. Havlicek against Ainge. Pass to Bird. Shoots off the step back. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Offensive rebound, Russell, and he jams it with authority.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play. That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find a rhythm and flow here offensively.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Johnson.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
On defense, the Celtics. He feeds it to McHale. And too long on the shot. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, here's what Boston's head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. I asked him about the challenge of defending this team, and he said, quote, "It really comes down to their awareness offensively. They don't take a lot of bad shots or make those kind of mental errors, and that puts the pressure on us to be just as efficient. We've got to value our possessions so we can match them shot for shot." Gentlemen, back to you.
And Doris, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
That's absolutely essential. I mean, preventing high-quality shots has to be the highest priority. An absolute must.
Russell sets a screen for Jones. Excellent use of the screen that time.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Bird. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. McHale can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 4. Sanders with a screen on Johnson. Havlicek against McHale. A high degree of difficulty that made by Hondo Havlicek.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, here's Russell, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Boston making some changes. Walters checked in for McHale. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Hastings in for Johnson. Heinzen's checked in for the Celtics. Siegfried comes in for Jones. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Screen by Parrish. Up top, Bird. Covered by Havlicek. 5 on the clock. No good. And it's Boston the other way. .111 left to play in the first. On the wing, Jones. Fires from the corner. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Wedman. Here is Seasting. Screen by Parrish. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Vincent's checked in for Robert Parrish. And a change for the Celtics. Counts is checked in for Russell. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 5. Here's Siegfried. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Seasting grabs the board. Here's Boston now. Pass to Wedman. The rebound by Counts. Here's Siegfried. Havlicek left side. Boston again missing. 1 second left. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
And Boston has possession. It's a 5-point game. Walton is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Ainge. And it's Wedman in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Johnson dishes to Ainge. Just 5 on the clock.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Kicks to Johnson. Walton a screen on Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And that one comes up a bit short. Boston leading by 5. Jones drives in. Thompson right side. Counts. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Assisted by John Thompson.
And here is Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. From 15 feet away, the rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got his third rebound tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Johnson. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Parrish is checked in for the Celtics. Celtics also with a sub. Russell's checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Siegfried. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Up off the screen. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Kevin McHale. The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 5. Johnson outside. Passes it to McHale. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. McHale's got 6 points. And it's the Celtics ball. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Siegfried. Back to Jones. Russell sets a screen for Jones. 4 on the shot clock.
Dennis Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Russell. Excellent D there from Parrish.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Johnson, the pass to McHale. The 11-footer misses off the right iron. Boston leading by 3. Jones with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Sanders. D right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Siegfried. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Jones. Boston, no good that time either. Johnson outside. Passes it to Wedman. Back to Johnson. Screen by Parrish. Johnson with it. Jones covering. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
For Boston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Boston making some changes. Bird comes in for Wedman, and it's Easting in for Ainge. And then for Boston, Heinzen's checked in for Thompson. Havlicek comes in for Sanders, and Jones subbed in for Siegfried. He hits the second from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Johnson against Jones.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Jones kicks to Jones. Celtics passing it around.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the half. Three-pointer, Bird. And Boston with the rebound. Russell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Havlicek left side. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
And here's Bird for 3, and that one's good. Bird's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jones dishes to Jones. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by McHale. Seasting passes to Vincent. Screen by Parrish from the wing. Can't get it to go. And it's Boston the other way. And there's the pass to Heinzen. Russell a screen on Parrish. Here's Heinzen. Defended by Parrish. All alone. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Screen by Parrish. Vincent the pass to Parrish. Here's Vincent, defended by Jones. McHale with a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vincent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On the wing, Havlicek. Got it from 16 feet. A gritty finish by Havlicek.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Celtics lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You got to like what Kevin McHale has done in this game.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Now Johnson. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston, they've got Jones. Havlicek is out there with Sanders. Then it's Russell. And it's Jones in at the point. Now here's Bird. 4 on the shot clock. That drops. Bird's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Johnson against Jones. On the wing, Havlicek. Off target with the open look. Boston trailing. Johnson with it. Jones covering. Screen by Parrish. Johnson against Jones. Here's McHale. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. McHale's got 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jones kicks to Jones. And that one is stuffed right through.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And it's Parrish missing. And here's Boston. They lead by 1. Sanders sets the screen for Jones. Havlicek against Parrish. Off the screen. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Boston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Checked in for Kevin McHale. And then for Boston. Counts is checked in for Russell. And Siegfried subbed in for Jones. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Havlicek dishes to Sanders. Celtics passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads. And that one's good from Havlicek. Havlicek's got his third basket of the night.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Walton, the pass to Johnson. Dishes to Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Jones. He has 7. There's the screen. Siegfried, the pass to Havlicek. Parrish gets the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Johnson kicks to Bird. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Bird's got 8 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Counts. Banked in off the glass.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Bird. 8 points for him. Feeds it to Walton. Puts it up from 12. Siegfried grabs the miss. Boston leading by 3. Here's Jones. Here's Havlicek. No good. Good D by Ainge.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Lets a floater go. Here's Parrish. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Parrish has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
There's the dish to Havlicek. Pass to Counts. Now the feed to Sanders. Knocked loose. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Some changes for Boston. Redmond's checked in for Parrish. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. And then for Boston, Thompson comes in for Counts. And Heinsohn is subbed in for Siegfried. Now here's Johnson. He has 5. They set the pick. Redmond the pass to Easting. Screen by Walton. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Bird from the arc. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
Now Johnson. Following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. On the wing, Bird. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bird's got 7 points here in this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And, guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
For Boston, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the first one drops. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. Vincent comes in for Johnson. The Celtics also changing it up. Russell comes in for Thompson. And Jones subbed in for Havlicek. Good on both. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here is Seasting, defended by Jones. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Walton has screen on Jones. Here is Seasting. Unloads. No good. Good work defensively by Jones. Stolen away. Here's Vincent. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Celtics lead by 1. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And so it's Boston with it. Wedman is out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Vincent. And it's Ainge in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Sanders. Heinsohn. They grab their own miss. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Screen by Parrish. Wedman the pass to Ainge. McHale with a screen on Jones. Ainge kicks to McHale. The 11-footer. Rebound Boston. Now here's Sanders. And it's good. Sanders has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
Ainge dishes to McHale. McHale missing again. The Celtics with the lead. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
Sam Jones. For 3.
Here's Vincent. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Parrish. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Larry Bird's checked in for Boston. Johnson comes in for Vincent. Now, here is Havlicek. He dishes it to Jones. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shoots from the elbow. And Russell in familiar territory. Double-digit rebounds now. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Johnson against Jones. Bird right side. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Now here's Jones. Russell a screen on Parrish. Heinsohn the pass to Havlicek. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Havlicek, what a clutch play.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Jones against Johnson. He kicks to Ainge. Pass to McHale. The 10-footer. The rebound by Heinsohn. McHale's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Passes it to Heinsohn. Jones with it. And it's Bird picking him up. Here's Russell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And here's Bird. Parrish with the screen on Havlicek. Bird kicks to Parrish. The pass to McHale. And Boston with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
Havlicek dishes to Jones. Jones up top. Got a piece of it.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Now here's Johnson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
How about the game for Larry Bird? 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Bird hits them both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Jones, the pass to Jones. Russell, a screen on Ainge. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Jones. John Havlicek on the wing. Bird covering. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Sanders checked in for Boston.
Tom Sanders.
.131 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Here we go, Boston. Now putting up the board on your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
.127 left here in the fourth quarter. Bird against Havlicek. Kicks to Jones. Screened by Russell. Jones dishes to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
To the left side wing. Johnson against Jones. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely. Here's Ainge. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Boston timeout call. All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Celtics dancers.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bird can't hit. And an intentional foul right there.
Dennis Johnson. That's his fourth personal.
And so it's Boston with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Shooting for Boston. Sam Jones. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
24 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Bird. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Larry Bird.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Bird hits them both. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. On the wing, Ainge shoots it. They get the rebound. Bird kicks to McHale. Back to Bird. Kicks it out to McHale. From deep, it counts.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Sam Jones. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls facing Cleveland. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Harper. Then there's Longley. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Pippen against LeBron. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Fade away. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron with it. Pass to Irving. Left side, Love. 6 to shoot. Kicks to LeBron. From 13. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. LeBron's got the first points up on the board here for Cleveland. Pippen kicks to Rodman. First quarter, just over a minute played. Screen by Longley, and Jordan has it in the corner. Pippen against James. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Kevin Love. And here are the Cavaliers. And here is Irving. The screen from Thompson. Tries it from 9. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Harper kicks to Pippen. Harper with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Jordan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
James dishes to Irving. That one wide left. On defense, the Cavaliers. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jordan inside, working on Smith. And Jordan drains the fadeaway.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
James, the pass to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Drops in the layup for 2. Love's got his first basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Rodman sends a screen. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Love wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his second basket of the night. Harper kicks to Pippen. The drive by Jordan. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Irving. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Love. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Cavaliers foul. Kevin Love. That's his first personal foul.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. The feed to Mozgov. The rebound by Kukoc.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Wennington. Kukoc passes to Simpkins. Up top, Kukoc. Mozgov covering. Kukoc gets the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 6. No one near James as he lets it go. And another miss by Cleveland. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Simpkins. Mozgov covering, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's James. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bushler's checked in for Michael Jordan.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Judd Houston.
Here's Fry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. And here's the break. Kukoc can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls up by 9. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
The Bulls leading by 9. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Kerr. And it's Bushler in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Kerr. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Smith kicks to Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 8. Outside Pippen. And there's the pass to Bushler. Back to Pippen. Steps back and fires. And the shot falls short this time. Harper against Irving. From the baseline. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thompson.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Here is Harper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by Pippen. Smith dishes to Love. Here's Thompson, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Jordan. The dish now to Irving. Drops it in from 11 feet.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here is Harper. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Screen by Longley. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
It's a pick by Love. No good from Irving. The Bulls leading by 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. shot to stop the drought. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Again, Irving missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Rodman sends a screen. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now, here's Irving. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Fans, you've got to get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
And thank you for that, Doris.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now. Special. There just aren't many guys like him who can accelerate to the rim and finish in style.
Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert heading to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now, here's Curry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The drive by Jordan. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 4. Pulls it from 20. And it's Chicago scoring again. And here are the Cavaliers now.
Cavaliers timeout. Fans, you've got to get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
On defense, Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint, goes up off the pick, and he dunks it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Jordan following the score by Cleveland.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 18 points and 1 rebound.
It's hard to imagine that he's accounted for over half their points.
Well, you can just look at the box score, and we've been sitting here watching it. I mean, we've seen it with our own 2 eyes. It's for real.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Irving. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 7.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Kerr kicks to Jordan. Pass to Simpkins. Kerr against Irving. And again, Chicago. No good. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert's running. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from LeBron.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Bulls lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Chicago leading. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Smith for the lead. James, no good. Now the Bulls with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harper dishes to Jordan. Pass to Longley. Outside Pippen. Clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here's Irving. He's got 7. Takes a shot at the elbow. Longley grabs the miss.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside Pippen. A 3-ball. And it's Pippen again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Smith against Jordan. Leaner from distance. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to this second half. Still scoreless.
Screen by Longley. For 3, Pippen.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. A tight game here in Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dishes to James. The turnaround, and he gets it to go. James has got 10 points.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth,